Welcome to the Alabama A&M Football Review. Highlights, features, and analysis with head coach Connell Maynor.
Welcome to Alabama A&M Football Review. My name is Carson Vincent. I'm a left tackle. I'm a senior here at Alabama A&M, and I'm from Cary, North Carolina, and I'm here with Coach Connell Maynor.
Thank you, Carson. Not quite Ted Dixie, but okay for your first one.
Yeah,
okay,
appreciate it, Coach. I'm trying.
We're working with it. That's our goal is to get these guys to be ready for the real world, and so we let a couple of players today introduce and do a little talking and get those guys in front of the camera and get them prepared. But we had a good game last week, a good victory, come from behind victory, fell behind early. We didn't play very well early, but nobody gave up. We gave up a touchdown on offense and kind of put ourselves behind it. But the defense played great, kept us in the game. We came out the second half and played a lot better the second half. Defense got a big turnover, and we took advantage of it. Cornelius Brown hit number 6. Kenny hammered on a long touchdown pass to get us right back in the game. We went for 2, cut it to 3, and then we was able to get a field goal to tie it up heading into the fourth quarter. Got a safety, then we got another field goal at the end to add on, and the defense was able to hold on at the end, and it was a great win for us back to back. Now we got to get ready for Valley this week.
Thank you guys for watching, and we'll be back with another player.
Homecoming is...
Welcome back to the Alabama A&M Football Review. I'm quarterback Cornelius Brown IV, and I'm here with my head coach, Connell Maynor. Coach Maynor, how important was that field goal right before the half?
It was important because we got off to a good start with a field goal, but then they kind of took control of the football game, especially with the turnover, the scoop score, which we thought was an incomplete pass, and but the officials saw it different and kind of put us behind the 8 ball. Down 17-3, and so the field goal before half was huge because it cut it to 17-6, and that's an 11-point game. That's a 2-score game with a 2-point conversion, a touchdown, 2-point conversion, and a field goal. So we felt good because we was moving the ball. We just shot ourselves in the foot a little bit the first half. We didn't think it was anything they was doing. It was more what we wasn't doing. And the defense was playing great. Again, they gave us 17, but really they only gave up 10. And one was one long play that got them all the way down to the goal line. So we was comfortable. We thought the defense was playing well. We just need to execute a little bit better on offense. And so that score before half was huge because we knew we can come back out and move the ball and get points on the board.
Thank you so much for listening to this week's review with Alabama A&M football. We'll be back shortly with another player.
Darryl brings new energy to the power plant. Julian's accounting is by the numbers. They're student interns from the College of Business and Public Affairs at Alabama A&M University, where marketing class connects with the community and companies come to recruit. So while Kyle strengthens his managerial skills, he's earning a business degree and experience at Alabama A&M University. Start here, go anywhere. Companies hunger for our food scientists. Here, a new generation manages our cities of tomorrow. The discovery of hardier plants, healthier animals, is growing at our research station. Alabama A&M University, where new designs and ideas are put to the test. Be a researcher in our labs or a forestry fire dog in our fields. Alabama A&M University. Start here, go anywhere.
Parker is 29 and learning to communicate again. The students teaching him earn a degree with 100% job placement. But the real reward is changing a life. At Alabama A&M, it's a university where agencies actually go to recruit compassionate students who help themselves by helping others. Service is sovereignty at Alabama A&M University. Start here, go anywhere.
Figures up. And good.
Welcome back to the Alabama A&M Football Review with Coach Connell Maynor. I'm Marcus Lawrence, offensive line coach here. And just going to ask Coach Maynor a few questions. Coach, two things. At halftime, what did you say to the guys to get them going? And then I want to get into that play we called to throw Kenny Hammer that touchdown, because that's the Coach Maynor I know. I played for Coach Maynor back in the day. That's one of my favorite plays. So just talk about what you said at halftime, Coach, and then what got you into making that call that you made to get us into that, one-score game.
Well, that's $1 million question, man. After the game, ESPN cameraman asked me, say, Coach, I would love to know what you said at halftime, man. I would pay a pretty penny to find out what you said.
Right.
And it was like I said earlier, man, it was just defense, keep doing what you're doing. They was playing well. We gave up 7 points on offense. Defense only gave up one big play, so they really only had one drive on us. So we were solid on defense. We knew we could stop those guys. So we told defense, hey, just keep doing what you're doing. We stayed positive. And offensively, we just said, look, we got to stop shooting ourselves in the foot, and then we can start attacking them. So that's what we did. We just stopped turning the ball over, stopped the penalties, and then we just moved the ball down the field on them and scored. And the play before, after the defense got the big turnover, we knew we needed a sudden change, a big play, and so we called a play that we've been calling ever since I've been coaching. And it's called 325. Yeah. It's a fake reverse pass, and we knew we needed to get a score right then. I made the call. I don't normally make a lot of calls. Coach Taylor makes most all the calls, but I said I think we need to run 325 right here, and we did, and we hit them for a big play. And then we went for 2, which we told the guys at halftime, listen, after we scored this first touchdown, we're going for 2 because we'll be up 5. We don't want to be at 4. So we want to be at 3 so we can still be a field goal away. And so the guys were prepared after the touchdown. They knew we was going for 2. We went for 2, called our play. We got it. And then it was a one-possession game with a field goal right where we needed to be. We had the momentum. And we knew we had a great chance to win the football game after that play.
Thank you again for watching Alabama A&M Football Review. We'll be back in a few seconds with another player.
Companies hunger for our food scientists. Here, a new generation manages our cities of tomorrow. The discovery of hardier plants, healthier animals, is growing at our research station, Alabama A&M University, where new designs and ideas are put to the test. Be a researcher in our labs, or a forestry fire dog in our fields. Alabama A&M University. Start here, go anywhere.
Welcome back to the Alabama A&M Football Review. My name is Jalen Wright, linebacker from Birmingham, Alabama. Coach, talk to us about the second half when we had scored 19 unanswered points.
Yeah, they got off to a good start. They was up 17-3. We got a field goal right before half to get 3. Then we came out, we got a big turnover by the defense, and we hit them with a trick play. So that's 10 straight points. And couldn't lead to 3. Then we got another field goal in the third quarter to cut it to tie the game up, actually at 17-17. That's 13 straight points on us. Then we got a safety. They snapped it over the punter head for 2 more points. And then we added one more field goal at the end. We tried to get a touchdown, and we could have went for that touchdown to put the game away, make it a 9-point game and 2 possessions. But if we don't get it there, all they need is a field goal. They go down and kick a field goal, they can win the game. So I decided to kick the field goal to put us up 5 points and force them to have to score a touchdown to beat us. And therefore, we was on a 19-0 run, 19 unanswered points, and was able to come away with a big victory at home on our last home football game. You got to take your hats off to Mickey. They played hard. They got a good football team. We knew they had a good football team. They came in on a winning streak. They beat Jackson State this year. They beat Alabama State this year. And the 3 losses that they had before that was about a total of 8 points. So we knew Grambling had a very, very good football team. They play extremely hard on defense. They got the quarterback back, Crawley, who has been out for a couple weeks. And, it was big. It was a big win against a good football team, a well-coached football team. We had to come from behind, and we knew they would never quit. And I was just proud of our guys, how hard they played. And I was proud of Jalen, who stepped in for Cortez Andrews, who's one of the top linebackers in the conference, going to probably be first-team all-conference linebacker, was out with an ankle injury, and Jalen had to step in, and he stepped in and had a tremendous game, and the defense played well all week.
Thank you for listening. We'll be back shortly with another player.
One game that really stand out to me was last year we played Gremlin. I know since I've been here, they said Alabama A&M, we haven't really beat Gremlin at their home. So it was a big moment for us to go out there and beat them for homecoming last year in Gremlin.
Winning the championship, that's one of the greatest feelings in the world. And just to do it with the guys that I did it with is even more memorable.
One game, I'm not gonna lie, the homecoming game was crazy. They had about 78,000, not just in the stands, but around the whole area. Like, Huntsville was deep that day.
Parker is 29 and learning to communicate again. The students teaching him earn a degree with 100% job placement. But the real reward is changing a life. At Alabama A&M, it's a university where agencies actually go to recruit compassionate students who help themselves by helping others. Service is sovereignty at Alabama A&M University. Start here, go anywhere.
Engineering and science usually look like this, but our students build race cars from the ground up, explore wind tunnels, particle accelerators, and crystal growth. Our studies in cybersecurity and rocket propulsion have tech companies like Google and SpaceX recruiting at Alabama A&M University, with one of the highest percentages of women STEM graduates in the country. Alabama A&M University. Start here, go anywhere.
For me, I would say honestly I would go back to 2021. My first time at Florida State, playing at Doak Campbell Stadium. I'm from Tallahassee, hometown kid. That was my first time seeing a packed out stadium, like with just hundreds of thousands of fans. So that's something that was still real special to me to be in that environment.
My favorite game was last year, the beginning of the game. I had like 10 catches. I think I broke the single game record.
I came in in the year of 2020, and in that spring we won the championship. And you never forget championships. That's a feeling we're going to recreate in this fall.
Welcome back to Alabama A&M Football Review. I'm here with my coach, Connell Manor. My name is Donovan Eaglin, number 7, running back from Houston, Texas. So, Coach, we had a big win against Grambling. So what do you think we have to do? We're playing a tough team. Mississippi Valley just came off a win against Film. What do you think we have to do to prepare to win?
We got to be ready to play. Valley is playing well. They can score the football. They always get up. Seem like every game they up 14-0 on somebody, and for whatever reason, they have a little lull. So it didn't happen this week. They got up on FAMU, and they was able to hold on, even though FAM outscored them 11-0 in the second half. They had a big enough lead, 14-10 at half, where they was able to hold on and win the game 24-21. But what we have to do is we have to take care of the ball on offense the way we did. Well, we didn't do it last week. The last 2 weeks, we gave teams 7 points. We can't do that anymore. We have to take care of the ball. Our defense is playing well. If we don't give teams short fields and give them points the way our defense is playing right now, we have a great chance to win the football game because our offense is still executing at a high level. And the running game, of course, with Donovan Eaglin, he's rushed for over 100 yards the last 3 weeks. And he's on a roll. The offensive line is blocking well. And the receivers, Keenan Hammer, is playing well. He keeps going over 100 yards every week. And so as long as we take care of the ball on offense, don't give them points, don't give them short fields, make them have to drive the field against our defense, we'll be in good shape and have a great chance to win this football game. And so that's the keys for us is don't give up the big plays on defense, take care of the ball on offense, and be solid on special teams. Because Valley, it's going to be senior day for those guys. They coming off a big win against FAMU, so they got a lot of confidence, and they looking forward to this challenge of playing Alabama A&M at their place on senior day. We got to be ready to match the intensity. For tickets this week, you go to aamusports.com to get your tickets. We need your support. I know it's Valley, but the guys are playing well. We need your support. Also, we want to thank all the fans for coming out this year for all our home football games. The fans were tremendous. We had a good home record. We only had 1 home loss, and it was because of you guys came out and supported these guys, especially on senior day and on Thursday night when you got to work the next morning. You sacrificed and came out and support us, and we got a big win for you. We want to thank you guys. Thank you for watching the Alabama A&M Football Review with head coach Connell Manor. This is Donovan Eaglin. Until next week, go Bulldogs.
Bulldog fans, thank you for joining us today for the Alabama A&M University Football Review. Bulldog faithful, we encourage your support and participation. Until next time, go Bulldogs!
Darrow brings new energy to the power plant. Julian's accounting is by the numbers. They're student interns from the College of Business and Public Affairs at Alabama A&M University, where marketing class connects with the community and companies come to recruit. So while Kyle strengthens his managerial skills, he's earning a business degree and experience at Alabama A&M University. Start here, go anywhere. Companies hunger for our food scientists. Here, a new generation manages our cities of tomorrow. The discovery of hardier plants, healthier animals, is growing at our research station, Alabama A&M University, where new designs and ideas are put to the test. Be a researcher in our labs, or a forestry fire dog in our fields. Alabama A&M University. Start here, go anywhere.
Parker is 29 and learning to communicate again. The students teaching him earn a degree with 100% job placement. But the real reward is changing a life. At At Alabama A&M, it's a university where agencies actually go to recruit compassionate students who help themselves by helping others. Service is sovereignty at Alabama A&M University. Start here, go anywhere.
Companies hunger for our food scientists. Here, a new generation manages our cities of tomorrow. The discovery of hardier plants, healthier animals, is growing at our research station, Alabama A&M University, where new designs and ideas are put to the test. Be a researcher in our labs or a forestry fire dog in our fields. Alabama A&M University. Start here, go anywhere.
Parker is 29 and learning to communicate again. The students teaching him earn a degree with 100% job placement. But the real reward is changing a life. At Alabama A&M, it's a university where agencies actually go to recruit compassionate students who help themselves by helping others. Service is sovereignty at Alabama A&M University. Start here, go anywhere.
Engineering and science usually look like this, but our students build race cars from the ground up, explore wind tunnels, particle accelerators, and crystal growth. Our studies in cybersecurity and rocket propulsion have tech companies like Google and SpaceX recruiting at Alabama A&M University, with one of the highest percentages of women STEM graduates in the country. Alabama A&M University. Start here, go anywhere.